Alright, supper time. So, food time. Alright. Welcome, my people. Is my camera on or what? Let me check, because I don't know. Oh, it's running. Okay. What's up, my people? Welcome back to Flint Food and Adventure TV, people. You know, today is what? Wednesday, I think. I think today is Wednesday. But what we have matched up today for food, I'm gonna show you in a minute. We have some flour in the pot with some baking powder and some dry herbs like basil, parsley, right, and oregano, right, with some all-purpose Maggi, right, black pepper, cinnamon powder, right, and that's about it, right, and baking powder. I did say that already, right, and a piece of butter. So we're gonna make some fried dumpling, right? Jamaican style fried dumpling with lots of herbs and spice and seasoning in it, right? Although if you're making it, you can make just with salt, baking powder. You know, you don't have to use the rest. But I want more flavor just to pure flour, right? I need herbs and spice. I need to taste something, not just the flour alone. Right, so you mix it up, you use your hand and make fashion. So now people, when I bring it down, at the same time, we have some onions that we already washed, clean, right? I'm gonna drain the water off it because, right, we have a little bit. Let me bring it down instead, people, instead of stay far away telling you about it, see it for yourself. Right, so this is my flour, right, so basil, parsley, oregano, some dry thyme. Kind of crush up the dry thyme, put it in it, right, and a piece of butter, just to make it nice. When you fry it, to come out nice and fluffy and soft. Trust me, people. And then we have some onions, right? Purple onions, green onions, sweet bell pepper, a piece of fresh thyme from my garden, from my balcony, and then we have some garlic in the back, underneath there. And this now is ghost pepper. Right, I cut it up. Right, if you could smell this pepper, it smells like it's cooking, but it's not. It's just raw pepper, but it smells good, really. And so we're gonna cook that up with some canned mackerel, people. We call that easy food, or poor people food, cheap food, right? There it is. We have 4 of these bad boy. 4 small cans make a big difference, right? We're gonna cook them up with that, see? Just like it said. Right, that's how we're gonna do it, and that's the supper for the day. Right, make it easy. These are very, very easy food to take care of. So put them over there. We're not ready for all of that yet. Right, at the same time, so we're gonna just make this flour up now. We're gonna mix it up, everything that we put in it. Right, all-purpose Maggi. Oh yeah, and then I sprinkle a little bit of breadcrumbs in it too. Right, breadcrumbs are pretty good. Right, as you can see. So everything that I put in is in my cabinet, right? Right there, everything, right? Breadcrumbs, you know, the only thing I didn't put in is salt, right? Right, cinnamon, black pepper, right? I didn't put no cayenne pepper or anything in it. Lots of dry herbs and spice I put in it, right? And that's it. So now, people, we're gonna mix up some flour, right? So just keep on watching, my people, while we make some flour dumpling on the works. So now, even before I put water in it, you want to mix it up, right? You want to get the butter. The butter will be dissolved. This piece of butter, it will dissolve in the mixture, right? It has to. Before you put water on it. And when I'm doing that, I use warm water, really. You can use cold water, but I seem to warm water work better for me. So you mix it up, all the herbs and spice, the dry herbs and spice, to make sure everything mixed up, not just in one part. Right? The butter melt out in the flour. You know, it become one with the flour. Yes, no. You'll see. Nice. All right, my peeps. I watered my kettle, right? So we're gonna throw some water in, and mix it up and turn it into a dough. Making some fried dumpling with mackerel, right? And all kind of things, man. Now, throw some more and then lock it together now. This flour dumpling is going to be nice, people. Everything is in it. See? Put a little bit of breadcrumbs in it because the reason why I put it in it, it creates more flavor, as simple as it's just breadcrumbs. I better make this thing hold. Alright, much better. Nice. Dumplings coming just along great. Dumpling people. Gonna compress it some more. Everything that's in this flour dumpling, I'm gonna tell you, we have breadcrumbs, we have parsley, dry basil, oregano dry, and a little bit of black pepper. I put some cinnamon in it, right? Cinnamon had flavor to the dumpling, right? All-purpose Maggi, right? And then something else, baking powder, right? Dry thyme, but the dry thyme now to it sticks. You come with the leaves that are dry, you gotta either crush them up, or just use your finger and then crush it out, dust it out in it, and yeah, so it will come out nice and delicious instead of just flour and salt. You know, baking powder, salt, flour, and salt. We want more. Look at that. So what I want now, I want a little bit more flour over it. It's good, but can't say it's still a little bit too sticky. So we want it nice, you know. So we're gonna throw a little bit more flour so we can get it in the right place, right? So 1 minute, my people. Let me get some flour. When I buy flour, I buy it in the bag, big bag. Instead I buy a 2 pound bag of flour. Alright, nice. That's it. A little bit more flour, just sprinkle it over it. Not all at once, because sometimes you can put too much on it and then you have to add more water to it. You don't want to do that, right? You just put it over it so you can make it nice like this. Look at that. Yeah. See? Good. See, it doesn't stick no more. Eh? Ah, that's what you want it. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, people. Nice. Flour dumpling is done. Right? Flour dumpling is done. So now we can start this bad boy up, you know. Really. We can start it up. So now here what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn on the fire, put it on 8. You know, we don't want to put it on high. And then while that oil is getting hot, by right you're supposed to put a napkin. You know, get a napkin like this, wet it. Right, when you wet it, just put it over it and make this flour settle, right? Once it settles, the flour will just settle and just rise and then come out nice and fluffy. So you just give it time. So while that doing this thing, we're gonna cut up all of this. We don't need the rest of this flour, so I'll put it back in a minute. At the same time, I'm just enjoying my cold 45 people. As you guys know, I've always presented for this beer, free advertisement, because this beer tastes good, you hear me? It's 8%, it's not 5%, but the quality of the beer, that's how I always said. It's American beer too, you know, not because the boycotting thing are going, the terrorist thing are going. At the end of the day, it's my favorite beer, see? I can't make one person, because of that one person, make me, I can't enjoy my beer, no. Favorite beer, so I put it right here so you can see it. So now, all right, let's cut up this food now. A knife, and I need something to put it in. All right. Cut this bad boy up and we're gonna put it inside here. See? Dry thyme, my peeps. Look at this. Dry thyme. I grew it on my balcony. Organic and it's fresh. You can smell it, man. You can smell the aroma of the thyme. This is why I love planting, man. I'm telling you, I love farming. Right? In my country, I'm a countryman. Okay? I'm not from the city. Everybody said, oh, they're from Kingston. You know, crap. Okay? I'm a country boy, but I live in Kingston, but I'm a born countryman. Okay? I don't always live in country. Right? When your parents have to transfer and move because of job, then your mom have to move to a different place, then that's where you end up moving. But we still, our root is, my country is St. Anne, right? Ocho Rios, St. Anne. One of the second largest parish in Jamaica, if you ask me. Yeah, I think it's the second or third, but I think it's the second largest parish. That's my country. So when you go to Ocherius, you know, or the fire river, there's a waterfall a water that you can flaming water. It's in St. Anne's, mineral water. You know, you people go in it, fire don't burn you, because the fire is on top of the water, right? And the water is coming from through the rock. Nice body, heal your body. St. Anne's. Food, St. Anne's. And we have a name for St. Anne, we call it the brown state. Lots of browning. See? Lots of browning, I mean brown woman. Black women too, because we're black people. But you have different shade of black, right? I would say light shade, right? Brown men, we call it the brown state of Jamaica. Alright, so this is my pepper. I already cut this up because it was in the freezer. So when you cut it, I like to cut it when it's frozen, it's cut easier, right? So we can just dump this inside here. Then we're gonna cut up the onions. Yeah. Okay, cut up an onion. Make sure my oil is getting hot. So I want it hot. I want to have to get hot very slowly, so I can finish cut up this. So I don't have to worry about cutting it up while doing that flour thing. Nice. Put my thyme inside there. I have my pepper, sweet bell pepper, and my garlic. So all right, garlic. All right, I'll throw that one in it. Pepper. And all of this is from a mackerel, a canned mackerel, canned fish. Right? Back home, we call that poor people food, you know, that canned fish. Yeah, because the cheapest thing in the store. And as a kid, we used to buy that canned fish and buy some rice or some flour, and we'll go bush, you know, pick some lemon off the tree, some orange. I will find some soursop, you know. I will go bush, I will go run boat, you know. Running boat mean we go cook food in the bush. Parents is at work. By the time parents come home to cook food, we're not hungry. You know, food gotta stay till the next day because we already eat. So our parents never have to worry about being hungry because Jamaica full of food on the tree, on the ground, and under the ground. So that's how we used to survive. We never have to wait on parents. Listen, brother. So, yeah, the people, so that's it. And so now we have all of this chopped up, right? As you can see. All of that chopped up. And we have a thyme with pepper, everything in it. Right? Look at the peeps. As you can see, that's my herbs and spice from my canned fish, right? All right, my people. So let's get frying some flour dumpling. Right? When these dumplings done fried, they're gonna come out nice and soft. And that's it. All right, let me rinse off this one. All right, dry it off. Right. But now let's cover this. Right. Over there. Gonna turn back my stove to 6. And we're gonna start the flour dumpling. Flour dumpling. Right. See, it swell, you know, it rise, you know. Dumpling rise, my people. Yeah. Yeah, let's put on top of it. Yeah, man. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, come on, good. Just the right amount.
And you can make this flour dumpling any ways, you know. I make it round, but you don't have to make it round. See, so we're going to make it 2 ways. Make it round and flat. Sometimes when you go like this, just like that. See? Make it flat. 2 to 1, it will swell and come back round. Alright, nice. Yeah, my peeps, fry bakes. Otherwise, that's fried dumpling. Oh, yeah, nice. I mean, I'm making a pretty dumpling thing, you know, people, because at the end of the day, it's going to go in. You know, where it's going, it doesn't matter if it's pretty or it's ugly. As long as my belly's full. nice. That is it, my peeps. These ones are flat, don't. All right, no. No, my peeps. Let's take a look in the dumpling pot. The fried baked spot, right? Look at that. That's what we're looking for right there, my peeps. Flour dumpling, fry it. Eh? Nice. That's what we're talking about. So when you're making for a fried dumpling like this, you don't need high heat. Trust me, people. That's the last thing you need. Because if you have high heat, that means outside fry and inside is raw. But if you have the right temperature, it all cooked evenly, right? That's what we want. We want an even cooking. Hmm? And that's it, my people. That's fried dumpling for you. Look at that. Eh? That is it. So let's go back and make some more, people. Can drop in at least one more, two more. Hmm? Wrong, this one I forget wrong. Right, nice. So while that's bussing, we can start out the canned fish pot, right? And the two of them keep bubbling at the same time. So what we do? We turn on that and put it on 7. All of the day is, you know, so again, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Yeah. This little thing costs 50 bucks. All because it's olive oil. But, you know, you can put price on health, right? And olive oil is very healthy. Alright, so now, pot can't hold no more. So what we do, we just want to make some and put it down. want a pan to put them in. So we're going to drop them in this. Let me bring it on, my peeps. If you camera people, I know where my food there. Nice. See? See that? You should it open because it swell. It would swell. It's supposed to swell. Nice. Look at that. Just do this, put this bad boy so. Next time him come out, next time the rest of them come out, you can see them all nice and get the color on. That's what we want. And we're gonna flip these bad boy right here because I'm ready for flipping. This one I don't think it's ready for flipping yet, but you never know. Right, you never know. You never judge a book by the cover until you flip him. Nice. That's it. Alright. And let's stay right there and go and do its thing. Meanwhile, this pot, we're waiting for it to get hot. And then we're going to throw in the rest of the food, all those herbs, the fresh herbs and spice. And make sure show you what going on, people. So, stay tuned because this is up next. Next up, we're going to throw in this. But we're not going to put the time in it first because if you put the time in, it will just start to pop like balloon all over the place. I don't want hot water to burn no one. So, right? So, we have about 1, 2, 3, about 5 more flour to go in and then that's it. That's why I said easy food, people. Easy food to cook. And it's cheapest food, but it's delicious. Right? Not poor people food, but rich people like it. Okay, delicious. All right, nice. So, all right, I'm gonna throw in my herbs and spice. All of this, we throw them in. Nice. That is it. And then I'm going to open those canned fish, dump it inside here. So when it's ready, we just dump it in, get some herbs and some dry herbs and spice in. Right, give it more flavor. That's how the food goes. Right? The thyme will go in, but not just yet. Make these kind of saute first. Right? So, dumpling time, people. You know what to take out. You know what we need to go. What need to stay. That's how we say. Yeah? Fried dumpling. Fried beaks. Nice. Look at that. Look at that, my peeps. Look at that. Fried beaks. Alright, so we're gonna drop in the rest now, right? Fried beaks. In. Yeah, I was right, 5, right? Nice. That's it. All done. Actually, yeah. You don't need that. You don't need that. You would need this. All right, my people. So no. down for a minute, my people. I'll bring it down and show you how I go on. Fry bait. This bad boy can come out. Done. That's right, my pigs. Yeah, fried bakes. That's enough. I'm gonna check out my saute pot now. Alright, now we can throw in the time. Right? It's dry time. We can throw in this bad boy right now. But if you put it in the oil, this time will start to pop like balloons. Yeah. Want to saute a little bit more, then we can throw in the canned fish. Easy supper, people. You don't have to spend a whole heap of time cooking it. Nice. Nice, people. That's why I keep the stove low so it can cook. Right? I'm not in a hurry to cook food and then outside cook and inside still not cook. Nice. That's it. All right. Now, my people, let's open up those canned fish. Right? We're gonna open them up, drop them in this pot, in this plate. Right? And then you gotta wash out the can before you drop it in the recycle, right? Because you don't want to just drop it in there with all the juice in it. That's not the right way. You gotta wash it out, drop it in the recycle bucket, right? So you don't want flies start to follow your house because you didn't follow the proper procedure of sanitation. You know, keep it clean. Check on my dumpling. You can't just left them, you know, you have got to check on it. Alright, almost done. That, let you turn it all the way down. Let that sit there for a minute, that's okay. Where's my stir stick? Ay. Alright, nice. Almost ready, but not yet. Almost. That can lock off. These flour dumplings can come out. Turn the fire off. Nice. Alright, my peeps. That done. And now it's for the meat time, my people. So I'm gonna bring it down. Even before I throw it in. Okay? Canned fish, people. Back home we call it the poor man food, but it used to be. Now it's not. To show you a time change. Even the rich like it. I just said I don't like it because they line the hide behind the money. Alright, we've done that. Nice, look at that. Now we're not trying to mash it up, we're just mixing it up without breaking anything up. I'll take it easy, do your thing. Alright, nice. Now, see the peeps? That is it. So now what we want. We're fried bakes done. So what we want for this pot, we're gonna throw in some black pepper. Nice. Black pepper. We'll throw some paprika, right? You know the paprika is a must. I love paprika though, man. So where's my chili powder? Yeah, right here. This is my chili powder. And to make sure it's this. Oops! Ooh, I almost fell up my hand too. There it is. Chili powder. Don't throw too much. And we want our all-purpose Maggi. Nice. That is it. The only thing I'm going to put in it next is some turmeric. I put turmeric in almost everything I cook. I use it to make tea. You know, for real, I do. Right. And this is seasoned up chicken, but it's the spice I want, right? Nice. Now we're gonna stir this bad boy up now. Yeah, my people, look at that. Yeah. Peeps, food. You know food done, you know, people. Yeah, food is done, man. Look at that. All right, my peep. Food ready. That's what I'm talking about, my peeps. Fried bakes, otherwise that's fried dumpling with lots of herbs and spice in it. You know, instead of just plain salt and flour. You know, we need more, right? So I put lots of herbs and spice in it, you know. Like, I put in all-purpose Maggi, right? Black pepper, cinnamon, breadcrumbs, right? Thyme, dry thyme. We put in basil, parsley, you know, oregano. Put in lots of herbs and spice, really. basil, you know, everything is inside there, black pepper. So it's nice. It will be nice. Right? And this bad boy now, this bad boy is done. But you just left him there, make him go on, you know, simmer down. And pepper is in this too, some hot pepper in this, ghost pepper. I'll show you what ghost pepper look like, people. That's it right there. See that brown stuff you're looking at? Or dark or black, that's ghost pepper. Packed with heat, spice, and flavor, that pepper. Alright my people, so we're turning this down. Okay, this is almost done, so we're gonna turn it down, cover it up. And just make it go and do its thing, really. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that worked. Right there, that worked. Right, so everything is done. Right, babes? I know my brother not ready for eat yet, so. You're not ready quite yet, right? See, I know, because just come in and have to go cool off first. Alright, my people, that is it. Easy supper of the day. Poor people food. I'm not rich, so I'm poor too, so it's my food. So you wash out the cans, right? That's the right thing to do. You wash them out, keep them clean, keep them fly clean, so you won't fly bugs around it, right? And you drop them in the recycle bag. That's the recycle bag right there. For the time being, I'll just kind of tidy up back. Just washing off my board. Because the only thing I cut on this board is seasoning. I don't use this board to cut meat. So you don't have to worry about salmonella, what do you call it? Salmonella, or whatever that means. This is only herbs only. Alright, food done. Over the oil, hot. Yeah, people. Alright, so dry off my hand, then I can go. My laundry almost done. Yeah, so alright my people, that is it. Until the next one, my peeps. See? Look people, so nice inside, fluffy. It's not raw, it's nice and fluffy. Look at that my people, look at that. You can see the steam coming out. That's what I'm talking about my people. Right? That's what I'm talking about. But before I left off, I'm not ready to dish it out yet. So let me make sure, grab a taste. So I can tell you guys how it tastes. Which I already know it tastes good. Ooh, it's hot. People, look at that here. Fried dumpling and mackerel. People, It's good. Mm, mm, mm. It's nice people. Really nice. All right, my people. Blessed. Until the next one love. Yeah? Please like, share, subscribe to Flint Food and Adventure, people. This is an easy dish for you guys to try. Fried dumpling with some mackerel. You can canned mackerel or canned fish. And the flour now, it's just simple. Just dress up the flour nicely before you mix it up. See? You just don't want just the flour and salt. You need flavor in the flour. This is why you're gonna put some seasoning in it, all-purpose Maggi, seasoned Maggi, a little cinnamon, put cinnamon in it. Cinnamon can go in flour. Don't make people tell us that no, it can't. Put it in it. And if you want, you can cut up some honey in the skillet and drop it in it too. Man, but I didn't want that because I'm gonna put it in this. So all I did, some, parsley, bay, parsley, bay leaves. Sometimes I forget the name of the next one. Right, oregano. Right, we have black pepper, cinnamon, breadcrumbs. I put breadcrumbs in it, which is nice, really. Then basil, that's the name. Right, so everything is in it. Everything is in, my people. And then you put in some butter. When you put baking powder in it, put some butter in it. Use your hand, mix up the butter and the flour together. It come out nice, soft, and tender. Really, 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 really. That's why you put the butter in it, mix it up. Trust my people, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Even by itself, it tastes good. All right, my people. Until the next one, no flour.